Well, well, well. Hello there, camera that's appeared in my living space. I look pretty dramatic in this lighting. Ooh, yes, yes. So, I recently went upon an adventure, a quest, if you will, to a little place called Rosemont, Illinois. And there, I went to a little thing called the FurryCon, the MFF, as it's known. And that was my very first FurryCon ever. And it didn't really sink in for me until that weekend that just passed. How long have I been at this? I've been doing the weird furry art thing for about, 20 years now. Yeah, that's right, folks. 20 years of this. So, it all came kind of full circle for me during that convention. I literally lost count of how many people came up to me, said hi, and thanked me. Thanked me for what I've drawn, getting them into X, Y, or Z, inspiring them to do art things, or get into stuff, or try new things, or just help find themselves, I guess. And I actually was I had to contemplate this whole thing. Like, I had never had this particular experience or this kind of thing to deal with. When you don't interact with the community that much, you're kind of in a bubble. And I realized that apparently I touched people. Not in that way. Touched them in the spiritual way of helping them find themselves, helping them figure out what they're about, inspiring people. In my own little way, even if all that someone did was just crank it to my stuff, apparently I had an effect. I had an effect on people. And they thanked me, and I had to take a little bit of time just to deal with that in my process and part of my head here. I really loved the feeling. That was, I felt wanted and loved, and all those big pretty words. All of a sudden you hear in the Hallmark movie you go, yeah, that's apparently real. And I felt the love given back to me, and thank you. Thank you all. Every single person who said hi, or shook my hand, or gave me a hug, or told me something that I helped them with whatever, or got them into anything. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm happy I helped. I'm glad I helped. My weird little corner of the internet where I make drawings of myself making more me's, or turning copyrighted characters into toilets or other items, or exploring rubber or bondage or transformations. Apparently, I was doing more than I thought. And I'm happy. I am very touched. A little misty-eyed, too. But yeah, thank you all. I love that. That was a wonderful experience. That was one of those life-changing things. I felt a community. I felt part of something again. And that was really, really nice. So, thank you all. I guess I should talk about the convention a little bit more in general. So, I roomed with a lovely, lovely Mr. Bill. He's a cute boy. He's a good dog. Mwah. Roomed with him. He was a delight. Again, the dog. Went to to the lovely staff at the Lowe's, not the hardware store, the hotel. Thank you. You have a lovely, lovely hotel. The only negative, particularly, of being at that hotel was the fact that it was down the street from the convention center and not connected. And my outfit, not the warmest in cold weather, which, cold weather, I know the theme for the convention this year was snow days. I'm happy you didn't get no snow. I was having enough of being wet and cold. I also thank you to the Uber driver who took a photo of me to show his family, because he's like, oh, there's a cool, I like furry, like, but you're not fuzzy, you're all spandexy and smooth. What do I call you, a smoothie? Oh, can I take a photo of you? I want to show the folks. Like, all right. That photo turns up somewhere. Please send it my way. I'd like to add it to the collection. He was very nice. So, the convention itself is, if you haven't been to MFF, it's a weird hotel and convention center. That's what it's a convention center. Convention center is basically what you expect for one of those. It's a center of the convention where you have a big couple of giant ballrooms and areas where they put a dealer's den and artist alley and a dance area and giant registration sections and ballrooms and stuff for panels. You know, the usuals. The place is laid out kind of weird, like big hallways and stuff. And then you try to go to the Hyatt or the Hilton and you realize, wait a minute, this hotel is a liminal space because there are hallways, so many hallways, and the skyway. And it's a tight, weird, not quite sure, and so in code technically, as a bait for somebody else, to where you walk and walk and walk and walk and walk single file, because there's only enough room in the hallway for 2 single file lines. You walk and walk and walk and walk to enter the other parts of the building and the other hotel and whatnot. Kind of weird, kind of surreal to walking down this giant hallway full of people in regular clothes and then a full body fursuit, my ass, all sorts of weird stuff. It's kind of strange. Then you get to the actual 2 hotels. You have the Hilton and the Hyatt. Hilton I walked through once to get to the Skyway. It seemed fine, but tiny. Not much to report there. Hilton is where everything's happened. The Hilton is the main hotel, and the Hilton looks like a leftover from a brutalist-style Cold War era design team. It's cool. It's weird. It's very dated looking, but I kind of like it. It's got a charm, as it were. You know, I like charm. So I'm wearing all this because I'm tired. I've been just relaxing and giving myself a spa day to get all the grime off myself and relax in general because, oh boy, I'm tired. I had a incredibly busy weekend, as you might have guessed. So, the hotel is weird. You got this giant central elevator set with hypno lights in the bottom, bunch of escalators up and down, a Starbucks, bunch of hallways again, bunch of like walkways with plants growing on them, a weird ass bar restaurant with borderline Star Trek, Star Wars style seating. I should have asked if I could just sit in the chairs for photos. I didn't get around to it because they were weird. Next time. By the way, I'm going to make this an annual thing, so I will see your asses next year. Can't make a 100% promise, but I'm going to try my best to come to this thing every year from now on. You deserve it. I deserve it. Mostly, you deserve it. Mwah. So, hotel's weird. But nice. Staff is very nice. Thank you all for dealing with us. I know we smell. I smell. We all smell. A lot of us. There's a lot of us. That was... I think the head count was like 1,500 people, which... Yeah, I believe that. That was kind of Disneyland-style lines thickness. So the first day I got there, and myself and the group decided, you know what? Well, most of the group. You know what? That illustration lines looks like 3 hours. Or whatever it was. Probably was about 3 hours. Let's not do that on the first day. Let's go have dinner. which is a really cool Japanese place that was a bookstore and a Japanese restaurant and a food court and a Japanese grocery store all at once. It was cool. The food was great. I had yakitori. I had quail egg wrapped in bacon. Good stuff. And I have the octopus balls. Good too. Had to try that weird mayo that you got, that Koopy mayo. It's good. I don't usually like mayo, so it's good. Then went to a karaoke bar, which was fun. Not been to karaoke ever, so that was an experience. I had a good time. Thank you again, Bill. Next day, got registered, went in mid-afternoon, so it was pretty light. Like noonish, and it was like 30 minutes, so that worked out pretty good. Not even noon, it was like 10 or 11 in the morning. Then we made a mistake of going straight to the dealer's den line because it hadn't opened yet, and oh boy, that was the line. And we missed the cutoff by we managed to get in line before the cutoff by like 5 minutes, so that worked out. Sat in line, which was not a bad line because there was so much fun crap happening in the line. Burger King Crown Man, all sorts of fursuits. The suit with the gumballs in the head. Cool suit. I like that suit. That was probably one of the most creative suit I saw the whole trip. So, congrats. Canada approved. And got to the dealer's den. Crowded as hell. Went through that. Enjoyed myself there. Suiting is a interesting thing that I not got to do in public ever. Well, no, I did that in a year. The streets of Manchester for the pub event really count as in public, because that was like me and a bunch of guys in jockstraps and harnesses walking around the streets of Manchester in the cold to get to the club to get inside the warm inside doors. No, so I count this as my first time shooting in public proper, and I liked it. Getting stopped and asked for photos and posing with people. That's fun. I enjoy that. I get the mascot performer thing, the vibe, the enjoyment from that. I get that. It's cool. I like that. This whole outfit, I'm doing the fursuit thing on easy mode. This wonderful face you're seeing, not too bad in terms of heat. Like, the snout's warm, the ears and scalp are warm, but the backside, it's spandex, it breathes. The rest of my suit's spandex, it breathes. Don't do shit for cold, but it's good for heat. So, that worked. It was comfortable to be in for I think I did 4 hours total that day. Yeah. But yeah, went around, did that, went to panels. Inflatable panels was funny. I watched a dragon almost eat shit falling off an inflatable dragon. So that was kind of funny. Met some fun folks. I had to dodge roll around a friend of mine's big skunk tail. Bah. You do a warning sound whenever you turn, You only smacked me in the face once. Just once. Dodge the rest. I feel good. I do the Dark Souls joke here. I could put a gif of a dodge rolling something, but I'm lazy, so just imagining instead. Did that. Went to a ABDL panel, which was very amusing. I felt slightly out of place because I was not actually wearing padding, or much clothes in general, but that's okay. I'm usually mostly naked. That's fine. But I did meet some nice people there. Met some people I had done work for me or a friend, and some lovely, lovely people. You know who you are. You made the experience really welcoming and nice. So, thank you. Went to a rubber party with a kind of hilarious lead-up of killing time with people getting dressed in their rubber gear. I'm sitting on the couch eating Pringles, drinking soda, and watching the guy in a bitch suit getting wanded while the other person's just ass naked, lubing up to get in his costume, and giving instructions on how to properly wand the man in the bitch suit. And while I'm sitting here eating chip Pringles and cracking jokes. That was an experience. Thank you again, by the way, for everyone who's there. Sorry if I made it difficult to get your rocks off while I'm making funnies. Although I don't think you even noticed, honestly, because you were into it. You were occupied. Went to a party. Things happened. It was very nice to meet the people who I did meet in there, and a couple of people who I grinded upon gently. Truth be told, I was extremely tired by that point already, so I was mostly a passive participant. But it was nice to meet you all. Nice to touch a few people. Touch some hearts. Touch some genitalia. You know, stuff that happens in a room party. Blah. Those of you who met, thank you if you will. Like, mwah. Pause for cough. Don't have the calm crud yet, I think. So, I tried to escape the Hyatt at that point, and that took about 2 hours. One, because I was waiting for someone to come meet me, and two, I tried to find food, which was not going to be easy at 2 in the morning. I did not find food. Although I ran into a bunch of people and got a bunch of photos, and I essentially accidentally filled in my bingo card of furry Twitter costumer people accounts that I wanted to see. I just accidentally ran into all of them. Ran into Skuro. He's very nice. He played with my ears and my hair. You're welcome. Ran into Cooper Tom. I was sitting in the little enclosure of the hotel, just taking a break, and pops his head in and looking around. I'm like, oh, well, crap. Hi, Cooper. So he liked my mask. We said hi. I got a photo with him. He was very nice. At the end of the trip, I'm sitting there with a group eating fries on the side of the road next to a taco truck, or next to a food truck, and he just filmed a video across the street, and then comes over and geeks out about some film equipment from some Super 8 film, a camera, and some older Kodak stuff that some friends of mine had, and he just geeking out over that stuff, and it was adorable. You were very nice, Cooper. Good to meet you. You were nice. Ran into a few other people. I saw the Mimes. I saw the Marios. I saw the Patrick. I saw the 3 Zelda Kings. I saw pretty much all of the meme things aside from the Lois. I did not see Lois Griffin there. I did not notice her if I in passing either. So I found out about that one later. I saw the little pony. Thank you, Patrick, for doing the voice the entire time. Good on you for staying in character, bud. And you can wheel your ass. Good. That's a good skill to have. Butt jiggling is a very good skill to have on your repertoire. After that, the next day was the TF panel, which, of all the panels I felt like I needed to go to, that was kind of the main one, so that's why I went to that one. And I was correct, because I had so many of you guys just come in and say hi to me. I met Diz, I said hi, I met Lotus again. I saw Lotus, I saw him in the hallway briefly, but I actually properly met him in there. Rubber Buns, I also talked to you. I thought that was the other panel. There's a lot of people and my brain is just fried. So if I'm forgetting to mention anybody by name, I'm sorry. But thank you all for... Oh yeah, Ben 300 you were there too. Thank you all for chatting with me, for saying hi. The people who thanked me in general, you made me feel very appreciated, which I deeply appreciate. It was really nice. I felt like I was part of something that I really didn't realize I had that big of an effect on, but apparently I did, because I've been here a while, and yeah, it was really nice. Thank you all. I sincerely thank you all for all that. It was really nice. After that, I did some more shooting. What happened that night? Maybe kind of a blur. Oh yeah, I wandered into the game room later, and I saw something, and the game room was one room with all the actual arcade machines, and the other room had had the console stuff hooked up, and I see someone in a fursuit just mutilating people in Mortal Kombat, and I go, wait a second, why does that suit look familiar? Take out phone, oh, that's why. Hi, Sonic Fox. So I watched him just body people for about an hour while I was waiting for some stuff. Chat with some other people. I would have played him, but I was not wearing my face, and I did not want to get filmed out of my face, so that's why I did not even try to play him in that game. I had not actually played that game or any Mortal Kombat since the 90s. So yeah, probably for the best there. But he did take a photo with me later, I did get a photo of him right after he was wrapping up, so that was nice. So, nice to meet you. I can say that I have said hi and got a photo of an Evo champion. So, that's cool. Neat. If I was in suit, I'm wondering if I would have had a hard telling what I've done to one of his namesakes. It's fun. Speaking of fun, Jay, your mask. This mask made by North FurFest. They're a Canadian one-man team company thing. Guy named Jay. He is a sweetheart. He makes beautiful faces. This face of mine got complimented constantly throughout the entire convention. It's all your work, bud. You did great shit. People loved it. You do good stuff. So, I'm quite happy that you made my face come to life. Yeah. I saw a few other faces running around too. And then the last day, I was very tired. Didn't feel like doing any suiting stuff. Did a lot of shopping. Got most of my Christmas shopping done. Got a lot of crap. Met some more fun artists and a few artists in the dealers and the artist alley and said hi to them. I'm getting tired. So, and then made my way to the, had lunch, headed on out, then went to the airport, and came back home. So, yeah. MFF. I liked it. Good con. Eyes very go. If you are a furry, you should probably go to one of these at some point. This one was gigantic, but this is about, so there's two hotels and a convention center are the main sections, and then you have all the surrounding hotels in the general area. We kind of take over an entire city block of this for this convention. So keep that in mind. It's kind of large, so if you are not big on crowds or just get overwhelmed easily, maybe go for a smaller one. And if you are kinky, like myself, I would say this one is very welcoming for it. After about 9 or so, I saw quite a few interesting sights as I was walking around, including myself. But yeah, it's very kink friendly. So if you want to come down there, and once the lights go off, be yourself. You'll have a good time and lots of wild parties. So yeah, that's good too. I learned that pot smoke clings to the foam latex of my snout, and so when I was walking by, a lot of the folks who were doing the bong rips outside the hotel doors, I noticed, because it hung around in my nose for a little while. So that's the thing. Anyways, legalize it everywhere. Anyways, so I'm going to call it a day. I need to get into. I'm probably going to give myself another dip in the tub, relax my bones. I'm a little old, but I had a great time. Thank you, everybody at MFF, everyone I met there, everyone that I partied with and hung out with. You're all a delight. I will see you all next year. Apparently the theme is raccoons. I like raccoons. Well, someone needs to have a Sly Cooper costume on at this next convention. If you don't have one, I will be upset. Someone become a Sly Cooper. Someone. I don't care who. Someone. Anyway, have a good night. Boop boots toot toots. If you're watching this thing this long, maybe subscribe to my Patreon. Check me on Twitter or Blue Sky. Watch me on YouTube where this is going on right now. Hey, how about you subscribe to my channel instead of just watching it? I know you're just watching without subscribing. Subscribe. all the other jazz. Hey, I can subscribe if you really have, that stuff. Anyway, I will be back to VR chat mode probably for movie reviews. I got a few more things I filmed for Xmas related material, and a couple movies I want to try to watch for the end of the year just to have them in the bag essentially. So, for now, signing off. Good night. See you next year. Thanks. Bye.